Good morning, all you fine folks. Just take a quick stretch, 'cause we got some shit to do today. Whew. My campaign has begun to delve into some quests, some quest lines. We've been playing in person, which has been a lot of fun, but they're about to be attacked by blood wolves at the beginning of our next session. And they're heading to ruins in an ancient, possibly god-like tree. Magic source kind of situation. So we gotta make some maps, because of course there has to be maps. The question is, where to start? I mean, the smartest place is probably the first map they'll run into, right? That would be... my players are so smart. So smart. They rolled really well on their perception check, at least one of them did. And they heard the blood wolves pick up their scent very far off from where they actually are. So they had time to kind of plan. They knew they were kind of being hunted because he heard the tracks and the howls and shit. Oop. So we gotta make a map for in just the general forest. They're not camping. So there's not going to be a campfire, there's no reason to have that, and they're just in the forest. So maybe one more tree in this area. Darken up the ground a little bit. Maybe I'll rotate it all. Make it look different from what the campfire one looks like. That sounds like a good idea. Just one more step. What group was this? This is the mist. We label these things for later. And the rest of it can all be selected. We're just gonna zoom out and rotate. Looks like an entirely different section of forest, right? Maybe even bring that up a little bit. Yeah. That looks good to me. And then we're gonna need one more tree, so you need to be locked. Alright, we're coming at it from like this. Nah. What is this one? Let's just move this one in. Any more outliers? There you are. Hey, look, it completes itself. Cute. We'll just leave that as... I'll just delete that. Thank you. There. Maybe even I'll give you a twist. A twist, a twist. And then I need to get that darkness. So there's, whoop. Undo. This is a 0.25 opacity, smooth. You know, I think I'll just do a blanket layer. Yeah. And then maybe a little bit in the middle. That looks natural. Although I am going to make the trees a bit lighter, a bit more vibrant. Let's see. Maybe I can do that and bring the brightness down. Nope. Doesn't look great. So let's try something else. You know, I do like that. Maybe, so for this purpose, I mean, I can just add that in the tabletop, right? I have a grid on here. This needs to be more see-through though. That's my issue. So I want them to be see-through, but still visible. The forever challenge. Let me just bring the opacity down. And then maybe we'll go into the filter and bring it down as well. Yeah. That looks alright to me. Yeah, actually, I think I might do a white grid on this. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I'm not saying it looks great yet, but it doesn't look bad. Maybe we'll just keep the opacity at 0.5. You can still see the grid through it. Oh, that's a square line, okay. You kind of get the depth that I'm wanting. Maybe I'll bring the opacity of these down as well. Seven five. Bring the brightness of this one down just a tidbit. Oh, I'm gonna need something like this for this one as well. I'll just go ahead and do that. Not too shabby. For a quick battle map of a random encounter? Hell yeah. Not bad. Go ahead and export this at 4K. I pay for Incarnate. I'm a sucker, but it's not expensive. Like, that's the best part. I'm gonna go ahead and export that. Fantastic. Doesn't matter what it's named, I'll rename it later. This is a campaign-only map. So you can find plenty of forest maps on the interwebs. Many of map creators. Fantastic map creators. Ugh, some people even animate them and put music to them, and I'm like, oh, that's so dope. But what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and start the big boy map. This is a good one. I like this inspiration tile I have made. So let's see, we're making a ruin within a live ancient tree. So let's get the tree down first. That'll determine the size of the ruin. Roots? I think these are roots. Alright, so that's as big as it can go that way. But we're gonna go ahead and take it up a lot more. Yeah, the tree is this big. But first, let's get a scale on here. Just to make sure it's not too fantastical. And since this is a dark background, I'm gonna go ahead and make it white for this. Bring the opacity down. We'll keep it at 0.5 for creation purposes while we get everything placed and sized. So the trunk is definitely bigger than that. Let's see, how many is that? Yeah, I'd probably want it to be about 100 feet from side to side, just staring at it, you know? This is a massive, like, ancestral tree. So we'll make it a teensy bit bigger and bring it out to exactly the same, so 457. And that brings out its proportions. And I'm just gonna place it. So these are gonna be the roots. They will be sitting on the ground, so they'll have no shadow to them. I will add shadows. And because it's so big, what do we want? Here? Yeah, I like that. That makes for a cool entrance. Now let's go ahead and get some more root values in here. Because this is a massive tree, it absolutely has roots on roots on roots, you know? Do I want to just go like that? Yeah, I think so. It doesn't look bad. And the way we're gonna finish this up, it's gonna look even better. Hopefully. Make sure there's no shadows. I have a pretty nice roof system. And plenty of pathing. Very nice. So let's get the ruins in now. What does this look like? I like that. I like that for the top of our ruin entrance. That'll be 15 feet wide double doors. Of course it's built into the tree. Let's see if I can use this. Nope. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's go ahead and play around with the colors. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and grab, yeah. Oh, that's such a small tree. Will you be big for me? That's big enough. That's fine. You will be. And this is gonna be desaturated, darkened, and uncontrasted. That's gonna go. Oh shit. That's why it looked weird. Okay, I gotta do it all over again. Fun times. But this is the size I want. So desaturate, darken, contrast. Beautiful. Take away its shadow, because this is the shadow of the branches above the tree. Boom, baby. Not looking too shabby, right? Now we gotta go in for details, because there's gonna be a lot here. This is why I made myself a double shot coffee this morning. It was a pretty good idea, if I do say so myself. And I do. So I think I'll go ahead and play around with this first. So this is going to be a big part of why they're here. So I want some pillars. When I make them wood pillars. No, these would be stone ruins. So let's go ahead and give it statue? No. Focus. Let's do this pillar. And it would be right here. And right there. Actually, it would probably come out right at that crevice. We're just gonna go ahead and group them. That way they're all together. One big happy family. And I'm actually gonna bring it out a bit more. We're gonna build this out from the tree a little bit. So the kind of stonework, that looks dope, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. I kind of like that. Go ahead and flip it. Yeah. I like that, because it would still be standing. There would be rubble on top, though. So let's just go ahead and do this, if we can. Yes, that's the look I want for this. It's old, it's ancient. It's worn, it's seen some shit, man. But it's still standing. Just a weird set of ruins built into the side of a tree. A very, very large tree. What have they gotten into? So, ho 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 ho, we are not done. We need, I think I know what asset I want to use for this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. So we're just gonna do that. Bring the saturation down just a tidbit, as well as the brightness. Nah, that works. And then we're gonna go into transform. We're gonna make it a bit more shapely. There's gonna be a bunch of these. That one's gonna have to be deleted. Oh, interesting. It doesn't work the same way with all of them. That's good to know. Well, these I am working in the wrong group. Let's go ahead and back out of here. I didn't copy and paste them enough. Damn it! Oh well. You just resize it. Perfect. What am I getting my players into? This looks wild without my brain. Yep. We're just gonna bring everything above this. There we go. Yeah. Nah. There we go. Okay. I think I want to bring the opacity of these down just a teeny bit. So what these roots are, I suppose I should explain myself. What these roots are is they are an infestation of a plant creature into this magical tree. Ooh. And so my players have to find a way to destroy it to get into the ruins. So that means that they are also up in here. And I think I'll leave them a few pockets to get off the roofs. And maybe just that way? Let's make this one taller. There we go. You know, the roots would probably be choking out the tree. Where's our shadow? This our shadow? Nope. These are our roots. So you're the shadow. There we go. Boom. Yeah, that was good to me. Leave a few areas they can get off the roots. I'll go ahead and bring you down. I kind of want to bring the lightness down. Sorry, the brightness, not the lightness. Who even am I today? Make them bright green. Alien. No, I think we'll keep their nice color. Yep. So now I'm gonna go ahead and group these roots and these other roots, these parasitic roots, into one. Dope. Now, Incarnate doesn't have an asset for, like, the plant that I described. So we have to choose a type of plant. A type of flower that we want it to be. I think I want to have green foliage. Always gotta save. So these plants, these flowers, are massive. The flower itself is probably about 10 feet around. They're like pitcher plants, but their petals are shaped like a dragon's head. They're based off a snapdragon. They just stay still and wait for prey to come by, and they eat them. So, fun plants to be up against. And now we're just gonna give them some very green, very large foliage. Let's put that up by the root. Ooh, a nice large one right there. There, even. What's up, Joanna? Thank you! We're working on a battle map for a snapdragon infestation. They're a plant with its flower petals shaped like a dragon's face that likes to snatch up small prey. And small relative to their size is humanoid size. And then they just sit in the flower and they dissolve like in a pitcher plant. Yeah, this is what my party is going up against next weekend. Oh, but how are you doing, boo? I hope your Saturday morning is treating you well. Okay, that should be there. And that should be there. Oh, too far. Ooh, another festival? Good, good. Who are you gonna go see this weekend? Oh, my Saturday's treating me pretty well. Don't plan on going anywhere, so that's nice. At least for me, I could use just a hot nap, honestly. Ooh. Aftershock, but for R&B. That sounds awesome. You go get it, girl. I hope you have fun. It sounds like you will. Knowing you have fun anywhere you go. Oh, Deadly Nightshade as their icon. I like that. Yep, that's what's going in here. I'm a fan. Yeah, I think I need to scale this down a little bit, but I'm liking it. It has the same vibe I'm going for with these snapdragons, which is like the snout kind of flower and then the petals outside of it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so much fun. Oh, thanks, boo. I'm really liking how this is turning out, and it's going by so fast. Maybe we'll work on some treasures later. Make some assets. I still have to stat these guys out. Because this is... Yeah, it definitely matches the vibe. Good, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it. That's what matters. So if my players don't understand it, it's pointless. Let's see. Let's put you right here. Small one by the door. Make sure they battle one of them. Yeah. Gonna be making custom treasure chests as like an asset pack. I got some ideas. Like ritual chests, so you see just like a bowl of blood with a ritual circle carved into the bottom of the chest. You could do one with just like animal pelts and like dolls. There's a lot of stuff you can throw in a chest. Why, thank you. Thank you. I try to put in the details. I enjoy thinking about the details. For some reason. It keeps my brain busy. That's my excuse. Looking good. Looking good. I think I want to bring that shadow down just a tidbit. But I'm liking the way it's looking. Ugh. Yep, like creepy little dolls, and I can bring them alive and make them fight. Ugh, it'd be so good. It's like a weird version of a mimic. This might be a little too much at the door. Maybe just not this one. I may have gone a little overboard on these flowers. They actually have to make it through this part, you know? Maybe we'll just go like this. Let's twist you like that. And you touch me like this. And you do me like that. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's go ahead. I wanted to do... Sorry, at 0.3. Flowers everywhere. Yep. Like, considering they'll have a reach to, like, grab people of 5 feet. And they fill up about a 15-foot space, right? 15-foot cube. Because each of these squares is theoretically 5 feet. So this is just a kind of small one, but it's there. But that means that its reach comes out to here, and this one's comes out to here. So, like, either way, they're getting bit if they go through here. But if they go this way, there's a little bit more leeway. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna plop them in the map, right? I'm gonna be like, alright, which way do you go? Like, you can see up to your character's, like, 60 feet range. Which way do you go? You see these plants, these innocuous plants. They're very pretty. They look almost dragon-like. Unmoving. They don't seem to be watching you with any sort of ocular devices. They don't really have eyes. Though there's a strange, almost sentience in the air. You feel like you're being watched. That's the idea. And it's fun too. Yeah, the scale is a lot. And that's why it's kind of a bad infestation, because these creatures feed directly on, like, magical force of the creatures they capture. And this tree that they're kind of growing around and infesting is, like, hugely magical. And they're actually draining it dry. Which is why the Archfey of the Forest made a deal with the party to get rid of them. All of them. It's gonna be a task and a half. Yep. But there are ways. Like, that's the thing, is I make sure there are ways that you can get around it without taking too much, because we also have to get into the ruins of the tree, which is what this entrance is to. Gotta make some maps for that, gotta kind of visualize that. I have no idea what they're gonna find. No idea at all. Probably more of these. I don't think I would need a map. I feel like after a point, they would just try to run forward. Actually, I think this is at a good place. So we're gonna swap over to that map. Cause I can't really think of anything more I want to do to it. I got the shadows of the tree above. Got the roots of the tree below. Got the vine and roots of the flowers. I think it's looking good. So we're gonna go into the ruins. We probably won't get to this next session, but we will get to it. Yeah, I have no idea yet. That's part of the fun of like homebrewing a world, at least from my perspective, because I enjoy thinking of the possibilities. Oh, thank you, Joanna. You're so sweet. I've been playing around with the lighting a lot. So let's see. How would these ruins be laid out? I know how I want it to be laid out, and it's going to be in a circle. For sure. But it's going to have a long tunnel. That kind of... it warps, like, your perception of it more than it is actually long. But it's just gonna be really off-putting to walk like 30 minutes into a tree that's only like 100 feet wide. Which is kind of the goal, right? You want these kind of ancient places to be slightly off-putting in some way. Whether they feel haunted or just kind of odd. It makes them super memorable and super exciting to explore. Because you're like going through and you're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So let's go ahead and see about getting some base walls in. It would be the inside of a tree. That's what's thrown me off. So we'll go ahead and set the grid. That looks good enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and make this massive. Yeah. Let's see. 9, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so about 90 feet across on the inside. That works. Go ahead and flip that a whole 180. And just plop it right there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take circular stone walls because this is a stone ruin. So they would have reinforced the inside with stone, along with the tree growing around the stone, right? Let's do some fancier stone. This was built in reverence. And I just keep passing it, don't I? I swear to God. No, I didn't even get to it. Okay, I feel a lot better about that. Sculpted walls. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the wall set that I used outside. So we'll go ahead and just bring it down like so. And flip it. I don't know why I saw 190 and I'm like, yeah, that's where I want it. And then we'll bring the walls of tree above it. Not bad. So let's see. Let's go ahead and save the map. X Games mode! Hell yeah. What am I naming this? Ruins. So I don't want to give too much away, and I also haven't named it. I suck at naming things. It's so bad. And then since we have the room, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and add to here. And then the tunnel was... how big was it? Oh no. I gotta go back and check. It was a 15 by 15. Was it 30 feet? I think it was 30 feet. Yeah. Just naming things is so hard. I can't. I'm so indecisive when it comes to it. So 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. So it was 30 feet. Boom. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our effects and black out everything that the player is absolutely not gonna see from this. We're actually gonna center it right about there. Yeah, that looks good. Now I gotta get some walls in here, which would probably be the same as these plastered walls, right? Would have the ornate shit. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss as much when I'm streaming. I should be a good influence, right? Yeah, that looks good. We'll just flip it real quick and easy. Oh, and this. Okay, so what this hallway is a record in iron and silver of the 2 great dragons for which these trees bloomed from. Their corpses lay at the bottom of the roots, forever feeding it life, until the day they return. Because that could work in like all this silver and like iron working on the stone on the inside. And the door is going to be closed. So we're going to say the vines and the snapdragons aren't in here. Okay. Good, good. I don't think I'll ever be able to stop the foul language. If you don't like it, I'm not the streamer for you. That's just the way it is. We shouldn't be friends. But if you a little foul and you a little dirty, we can get along just fine. So let's see. I want this to be a... So I know what dragon this is for, and I know the, like, lore and ideas and, like, themes behind this dragon. So I'm trying to think of how to do the inside of this tree. Yeah, you like the backstory I just came up with on the fly? Well, the story is, these trees, the idea is that these two dragon deities, almost, they gave birth to every other draconic being in the multiverse. That's the idea, like, they're draconic gods on this plane and in others. And their bodies came to rest at these 2 points of the trees. And no one really knows why the trees bloomed, but it's said that the trees bloomed, and from the trees grew these draconic beings. So every other dragon in Wonderland was grown from a tree. I like this fountain. This is a good fountain for the inside. Thanks. I'm glad it's Joanna approved. That's what matters. Yeah. I really like building out this creative stuff. And just like thinking about it and coming up with ideas. It's kind of like, why is Curved Bridge Road called Curved Bridge Road, right? That's all it is, in the most basic of forms. So let's see. I want some pillars. This is gonna be a very grand kind of... This is gonna be a very grand, grand ruin, grand kind of almost worshipping center. Like, for all we know, it may have been a public, almost church-like place for these people at one point. So there's gonna be pillars about 10 feet apart? Ooh. Yeah, the fountain's looking good. I like the yin-yang symbol. It goes with the whole 2 dragons lore that's been placed in the world. I'm a fan. I'm probably gonna rotate it a little bit better, but I want to get these pillars in. Because I'm just gonna rotate it where it is. Oh, nice. It aligns pretty nicely. And then we'll go ahead and leave that open. Heck yeah. Weird creative side, it just needs an outlet or you will go insane. That's why I love this part. Like, last weekend, just building it out with a Johnny and building out this tavern. It was so much fun. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Let's see, fountain. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, I like that way that looks. And I actually think I am going to do this. Why does this one look off to me? Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. I mean, that's okay. I can accept my craziness. That's the real key to life. Do I want them in on here or like staggered out? I think I want them staggered out. Yeah, I think I want them staggered out. I like that look better. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's perfect. He's got ideas. He's very creative too. Like, that's the best part. Is like he has all these ideas. He just doesn't let them out like I do. So he does through me. And you know, we all just benefit and it's a good time. All right. How we looking? We're looking nice. The question is, do I want to make the fountain as dark as the pillars or the pillars as light as the fountain? I think I want to make the fountain darker. 'Cause this dragon in particular is not a bright light kind of dragon, you know? Maybe it'll be like a pearlescent with bronze inlay. No. Yeah. I kind of like that. I think I need to get the background in. Yep, he's a man with a vision. He just has no outlet for it. And I will be his outlet. I got you. Let's see. So this would be... this would be a tiled floor. Yeah, they would have tiled it. And it would be this. It would absolutely be checkered. Now let's see if I can make the checkers the same side as the map. That's the real trick, you know? We're gonna be here a while. Buckle in. Oh, that looks close. Not close enough. That means I gotta do this. Yeah, not quite there. Nope. Still not lining up. Oh, so close. We're so close. Come on, be the one. Be the one. Oh, look at that. Did I just do that? Did that actually work? So we're gonna go on the foreground. We're just gonna... Come on. Oh yeah, that's real nice. That's pretty nice. Okay. And I want there to be statues. Now that we got the floor in, and actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of damage. Because there would have been damage. It's been a while. But we're gonna go ahead and bring it down to 0.5. And go in with a brush. Oh. Yeah, the floor is very... Oh, it's doing something for me. I'm liking it too, Joanna. I need a pad of paper. I need to take this down. Because I want to do it to the same size as this one's 25, 32x. We're gonna save. Definitely gonna save. And I'm not gonna get distracted by the pillars right now. I gotta finish the floor. But I am gonna fix the pillars. They need to be roughed up. Yeah. Let's go ahead and 40, 11, and 25, 32. Yes. Eyes on the prize. I get distracted so easily, man. So easily. It's a little sad sometimes. I just bounce around like a pinball. And I'm like, oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do this. It's alright though. Everything gets done eventually. That's what matters, right? Now that she's a little roughed up on the floor, let's go ahead and bring the... Yeah, I feel like it's super common. Like, a lot of people just kind of bounce around doing things. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I brought the saturation down. That's why the hue's not changing. I understand color theory, kinda. Only kinda. I still don't know like my complementary colors or anything, but I understand how to change hue and saturation. I swear. I think I'm gonna actually change out these pillars. They're just not doing it for me. Oh, that was an interesting fountain. I know Incarnate has like white wall pillars. I think that's what I want. Just gotta find them. Ooh, maybe some statues too? We'll do some statues as well. Here we go. Yep, much more on vibe. I think I still... Do I still want the circular ones? Yeah, I think I do. Make them a little bit smaller. Oh heck yeah, this is looking a lot better. At least to me. I'm a fan. I'll probably bring them down in color a little bit. Oof, thanks, Joanna. I'm glad, I'm glad. If I 10 would be right here. And actually, I think I'll go ahead and move you. 5, 10. Yep, we're doing that. I don't know what is up, but for some reason, this fountain is just not functioning in my brain. But this... that looks alright. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. That looks alright. Let's get some statues in here. It wouldn't be elven. That's the thing. The fountain wouldn't have been built by the people who built the ruins. That's a little secret there. So it would be a dark stone statue built into the walls. Do we have... did I pass? I passed the dark stone statues. Here we go. Intriguing. What are my options? A wolf and a snake. Let's see what else we got. Not loving those yet. Gargoyles. Graveyard statues? Cherub? A lion. I don't know why a lion statue would be in here, but why not? I'm not ruling it out just yet. Now here are some people. Why would people be here? People wouldn't have statues in here. Leo gang gang. What does that one look like? That looks like a person. Oh. That could be interesting. I know what I really want. I really want dragon statues. But I don't think this software incarnate has a ton of dragon statues. But I know they have one, and I just can't seem to find it. Because if I can find that one, I can desaturate it to get it to a dark color. Where is it? I think I'm thinking of a different map pack. That's why I'm not finding it. That makes a lot of sense. I swear, I know what I'm doing. Some of the time. Who do I write a letter to? Oh, maybe just their heads? Oh, I got an idea. I got a real good idea. At least I think it's real good. We'll see how it comes out. So... I'm actually gonna... I gotta group these walls together before I do this. So I can't mess with them. That's what really matters. What is up with my copy and paste today? No, but that's like the coolest thing about Incarnate is they're actively adding to their artwork. So if they don't have a ton of dragon statues, we could write in and be like, hey, you should make dragons a thing. And maybe they will in the next map packs. So let's go ahead and... yeah. I'm thinking there's an alcove in the wall right here. And inside of that wall lays 2 large stone dragon statues. That's interesting. Oh, these are ship masts. And they'll be facing opposite ways, like the pond. Yeah. I'm liking it. And then we'll go ahead and Saturation. A good alcove can make or break a story, honestly. Alright, so I'm thinking a gold dragon, and we'll do a darker dragon. We'll go ahead and bring up the contrast of both of them. Dope. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna see about giving these pillars more of an orange hue. Now I gotta remember how I did that. Nope, so I didn't play with the hue. I played with brightness, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. That's looking nice. And then the the hallway would have been, it would have been paved by the people who built the ruins. So it would not be the same kind of tiling. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Is there... I know what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing it. Why is this my life today? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Make sure the size we want. Yeah. Yeah, you really liking the map? Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I may not be able to draw, but this I can do. Although I am improving in both. It just takes time and practice. That's the problem, is having the time to practice. Let's see. Yes. Right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and rotate that. Right there. Rotate some more. Ba-bum. Now we got some textures. Very nice. Some uneven marks. Some cracks, some breaks. Yeah. Oh, I could do something like this that's already broken. How does that look? It's a little too same as these. Is that just me? I mean, in theory, they would have tried to mimic what they saw. So maybe it should be same as these. Just with a different stone material. Yeah, which one do you like? I need your opinion on this. Do we want to do square stones or do we like the moss? The mossy round ones. It is, right? It's just very similar. Alright. Yeah. Moss one it is. I like it. I like it. Because it would have been... They found these trees, like, very early on, and they would have had to pave it with what they had. They probably would have had something more, I don't want to say primitive, but, like, less formed than those stone ones. Okay, so would there be anything else in here? Some statues. Very ruiny. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I do want to define these alcoves a little bit more. I think I know how to do it. Let's see, let's see. I know we have doorways here somewhere. Here we go. Yes. Oh, I like that. So let's go ahead and transform this. Good, good. I'm glad you're digging it. Let's see. It's just a matter of keeping it inside the wall. So maybe I'll use this to, like, direct them across from each other. I'm doing yeah, yeah, that tracks. So yeah, I'll pull this guy's head back a little bit. And then I think I will actually put him directly across like this. That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, and it's still got the yin-yang thing kicking for it. We'll just bring you back here. Ah! His body! Like so. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's balanced. That's the whole idea behind them, is like the lore. The base lore of this world is that the draconic, like, celestial being created two immortal dragons out of the balances of the universe. So the creation and the destruction of the universe. Right, so those are two dragons, immortal dragons, and that's who created this world. Yeah, it's heavily based on the yin yang. But I also enjoy it because I'm a little nerd. And I'm like, you can't destroy matter. You break it down into its base components, and that is neutral. Like, that is the foundation of the world, save for black holes. No one really knows black holes. They're doing their own thing. That's a whole other dragon. But yeah, it plays off of that kind of perspective of you have a creation and you have a neutral state. And a creation is bringing together those base components to produce something new. And the base state is just having all of those components existing separately from each other. Yep, whole other dragon, a whole other quest line. So let's see. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else they would put in here. So there's 2 other dragons in the lore. And it is a dragon of pure magic and a dragon of nature. Both of which have fundamental basis in creation and destruction, right? Like, nature, life is created to be destroyed later on by some other life form, right? It's a circle of life thing. And then magic usually comes with some sort of cost, whether it be from your own magical essence, from like components, that kind of thing. So it's destroying to create. And I'm wondering if I want to include those in here as like maybe a second kind of taller alcove. I think that might be cool. A full, almost dragon history in here. And I can go ahead and bring those down. Maybe have this one above that wall sign. And maybe even sitting further back into the wall. Oh. Okay. I think I just got an idea too, because there would be a platform for these statues, right? So let's go ahead and let's do something like this. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch it. And actually, maybe I'll just use a regular pillar. Yeah, I think I will do that. Probably go out to right about there. I'll just widen that. And if we add just a wee bit of shadow. Yep. And then I can pull these 2. And bring them into the wall. going to change the colors though. So this should be a blue dragon. And then this should be a... we'll make him green for the sake of simplicity. And dark green works. I think I'm actually going to bring these in a bit. Yeah, right there works. And same for this one. Because the alcoves are built deeper into the tree. Well, the tree-like walls. Nice. I think that looks good. I don't think there would be any kind of like offerings still there. I don't think there would be any corpses or like skeleton bones. I think it would be very clean. Save for maybe some rubble from the bricks. I could add that in. I know there's a rubble thing. There we go. Maybe just a few stones that had fallen off. Not large in any way. And definitely more near the wall's edges. Let's go over them one more time. And I'll actually add this to the hallway as well. Just get a bit more variation in there. Right? Yeah, that looks good. Dope. That's what it's looking like. They would have to light the inside themselves. Would there be? I don't think there would be torches on the pillars. I don't think there would be any kind of light source. You would have to bring your own. I am gonna play with the shadow of this fountain though. Because with no light source, it would not be offset by anything. Yeah. That's looking good. I'll add some shadows. Yeah, I think I'll add some of this to here. Just to give it a little bit of depth. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of grime. And maybe even a little bit right around here. That actually looks kind of cool. I'm a fan. I'll even add some texture to this shadow under here. And this shadow under here. Yeah. Okay. Oof, that looks real good. The plants wouldn't have gotten in, that's what we're saying. So what are they gonna find? I feel like there might be offerings left in the fountain. I feel like there would absolutely be offerings left in the fountain. But what kind of offerings? Alright, thanks for hanging out, JoJo. Have a good day, have fun. Don't do anything I want to do. I'll definitely add the offerings. Have a good day. Bye. Let's see. There would probably be gold. I don't see why there wouldn't be. So that's a good place to start. Let's go ahead and find those gold assets I know we got incarnate. Why am I not seeing any? There we are. So this is where we're gonna go ahead and do a nifty little trick. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste this fountain. And bring the opacity down so I can line it up with the one below it. That looks good. And I'm gonna flatten this to my background. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little add subtract tool. I'm just gonna subtract out this water right here. As much as I can, at least. And then just to test, I'm gonna go ahead and flatten this to my background as well. And then I'm actually gonna make this. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna hit that. I'm gonna bring the opacity down, not the size. I'm actually gonna go ahead and lock it and continue filling this up. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh. And get that little part. And then I actually don't like to have a stroke or outline on my stuff, but I will have a ripples effect. That's gonna be interesting. Make sure I just get all the pieces, and then we'll go ahead and just fill up the side with gold. Golden gems. I don't believe I had any sort of... Yeah, there we go. We'll go ahead and flatten to the background. We'll flatten you to background. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. We'll just go ahead and select these and the flattened background. Dope. So now I'm gonna add a few magical items just to make it interesting, just to see what they have. Maybe a few a necklace or two. That should not have shadows. Let's go ahead and actually turn on auto rotate for this. Yeah, that's looking cool. And so I'll actually tell you why I'm going so heavy on the jewels in this one. Because it's gonna be a trap. In a way. But essentially, this water is cursed. And all of this stuff is the stuff from the people who have died. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just that. Yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. So if the players go to try and steal or take the gold or the loot or the treasure, they will begin to feel a burning sensation about their entire body. And that explains why. Give me a second. I know I have the assets for it. Here we go. That's why there's bodies in this one. Because they try to hop in the cool, clear water to relieve themselves. So let's go ahead and add some more random bones as well. Maybe some magic staffs. Looking good so far. Let's see, what else would there have been? Daggers? Maybe a few daggers. And then what do I want to actually give them as loot? Something to aid in their journey. Because they did take care of this huge problem for this archfey. There should be some sort of reward. Maybe let's do this. Let's So merely touching the water causes the burning sensation. So let's say stealing it makes you become it. Polymorph? Would that be polymorph? That'd be too drastic. Oh. The water burns hot as magma, though it doesn't appear to. So you can steal Coin, if you want, you can steal items, but you will take lava damage. Ooh. Brilliant. I like that idea. So in the other side, what should be in the other side? So it would be the weapons left on the people who crawled in there, right? That would be the only thing, because it would have been crystal clear water. Oh, am I evil? I might be evil. Actually, there wouldn't be any skeletons in the water. None at all. Yep. So let's go ahead and see about doing this. What happens if I do this? That looks good. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the gold coming up onto it. I haven't thought of a way to fix that yet, so I'm just gonna keep going. It'll come to me. At some point. Although I am liking this. This is looking good to me. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna just erase all of that. Yeah, that looks good to me. Ooh. Is that good? That's good. So, I want another copy of this fountain. And this time, I'm gonna exit. I'm actually gonna line it up. Does that look good? There it is. And this is going to be flattened to my foreground. I'm going to save. Always save your maps. That is the best advice I could ever give you. So now we're gonna go in and add. Just like so. Actually, let's undo that last one. And let's just make the dark part on this side. This is the best part of Incarnate, is that you can flatten. Just gotta make sure to get here. Not bad. Okay. I gotta add a little bit of a flow like it has over here. This isn't up to par. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. We'll bring you down again. Oh, look at that. Okay, so how deep... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's bring you up. Maybe just 0.5. So let's go ahead and actually copy paste, line you up. Then I'm gonna flatten you to the background. And then copy paste again, just in case. And I'm gonna flatten you to the foreground. I'm just gonna bring you down and see how it looks. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and select all this loot. And this is all gonna be flattened to the background. Boom. I'm gonna save. Always save when you're flattening foreground, background stuff. It's huge. That's where I lose most of my maps, is I'm not saving in between this. And so I am now fairly confident. So I'm actually going to flatten my last fountain. I'm gonna flatten to the foreground or background. And look at that. Pretty nice. Now I did find more dragon assets. I just had to look. So I'm actually gonna go in and try to color match a few of them to get some variation in there, you know? And I'm actually gonna select these pillars, get rid of the shadows on them. So I'm pretty sure I'm seeing that right. Yep. There we go. Maybe actually bring them down in size a little bit. Yeah, that works. Dope. Yep. I think the dragon heads are gonna be the last thing for this map. It's almost done, guys. Now let's see if I can find those dragon heads again. Aha! Look at that. That was so easy. No? Let's see if I can just overlay this. Oh. That doesn't look great. Maybe if I overlay the ship head? There we go. Ooh, interesting. Maybe these won't work. I might just stick with those. I think I'm just gonna stick with these dragon heads. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I think it's pretty nice looking map. And I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream for today. Thanks to everybody who came to hang out. It was fantastic building out these masks with you, and I'm now prepped for my next couple campaigns. Oh, this is fantastic. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday and an even better Sunday. And I'll see you when I stream next weekend. Maybe. All right.